Welcome to Variant, where we love comics more than Thanos loves death. I'm your host, Arris. This week we are wrapping up our 5-year anniversary celebration, and we are closing things out with a bang with one more giveaway for you guys. For our third and final giveaway of the month, we have partnered with custom props creator and our good friend Casey McBroom with Shield Labs to give away some of the greatest collectibles geekdom has to offer. Last time we partnered with Casey, 2 of you lovely people took home an exact replica of Captain America's shield. And this time we're going even bigger because there will be 3 chances for you guys to win something amazing. Our third place winner will receive a 12-inch mini replica of Captain America's shield. The second place winner will get this amazing full-scale Wonder Woman Amazon Warrior shield replica. And lastly, our grand prize winner will get a custom-made full-scale shield replica of their choice and this crazy awesome Winter Soldier Program Journal prop replica from Captain America Civil War. Literally every one of these shields are built and painted by hand. The quality and detail is just insane. Just to give you an idea, here's Winter Soldier himself, Sebastian Stan, carrying a custom battle damage shield from Shield Labs. These things are super legit. To enter for a chance to win one of these bad boys, go to variantcomics.com/giveaways after the episode to get all the details and submit your entry form. You'll have from today, July 27th through Monday, July 31st to enter, and you'll find links to enter as well as links to Shield Labs in the description below. So don't procrastinate because you definitely don't want to miss out on this one. Now with that covered, let's shift gears and dive into some alternate versions of Green Arrow, starting with your first ever look at our brand new alternate versions bumper. Let's kick this pig. We of course have to start with the DC Universe proper and/or main continuity Green Arrow. This is the Green Arrow all other versions of Green Arrow are based off of. I'm sure most of you know the character's origin, but I'm gonna do a brief overview anyway for those of you who don't know. Oliver Queen was a spoiled playboy until he was left stranded on a deserted island for several years. While there, he trained to become a master at archery in order to survive, making his bow and arrows out of whatever he could find. When he eventually made his way back home, he used his new skills and incredible wealth to become a costume vigilante, Green Arrow. You actually hear him compared to Batman a lot because of obvious similarities, and the CW Arrow show definitely doesn't help his case. There's a running joke amongst fans that the Arrow series really wants to be a Batman series. But that's neither here nor there. Let's move on to the first alternate version of Green Arrow. Starting with the original Golden Age version of the character, who later became established as the Earth 2 version of Green Arrow. He was also a member of the 7 Soldiers of Victory and the All-Star Squadron in the 1940s, along with his sidekick Speedy. Apart from their origin, which states that the two were trained together, their history nearly parallels the history of the Earth 1 version. If that sounds confusing, that's because comic books are confusing. I've been reading comics since I was a kid, and it's still hard for me to get all the facts straight sometimes. With the whole post-crisis, pre-crisis, this isn't in continuity, that is in continuity, oh wait, that's actually in continuity again. It's crazy town. But man, do I love it anyway. During the Flashpoint story, Oliver Queen is the CEO of Green Arrow Industries, a weapons manufacturer that specializes in adapting supervillain technology for military use. In this version, he doesn't show much combatant skill, but he does manage to survive an assassination attempt from a woman who says she's his daughter, born from an affair with Vixen. Then you have Deadeye, which is a pretty cool name if you ask me. There have been 2 different versions of Deadeye, the first of which was a member of the New Conglomerate, and the second was a member of the Crime Society of Earth 3 post-Infinity Crisis. In both cases, however, he is an archer and an evil version of Green Arrow. On Earth 15, we have Roy Harper, who took on the mantle of Green Arrow and was also a member of the Justice League. Superman would always make fun of Roy for being bald, saying you should at least grow out a goatee. Then we have the gender-reversed world of Earth 11, which of course means on this world, Green Arrow is a girl named Olivia Queen. And with all genders swapped on this world, Black Canary of Earth 11 is a man who looks just like the standard Oliver Queen. And for some reason, it just seems wrong seeing Black Canary as a dude. I don't know, maybe I'm just weird, but seeing an Oliver Queen lookalike as Black Canary is kinda creepy. Moving along again, we have Kingdom Come Oliver Queen, or Earth 22 Oliver Queen. In this universe, Green Arrow is part of Batman's Silent Cavalry team that goes against Superman's Justice League. Queen and the rest of the team pretend to ally themselves with Lex Luthor's Mankind Liberation Front in order to discover Lex's plans. Oliver in this story is married to Dinah, and they have a daughter named Olivia Queen who becomes Black Canary. However, Oliver was eventually killed in the Gulag battle from a UN nuke. Then of course we have the Injustice Green Arrow. The comic series is a prequel to the Injustice Gods Among Us game, and in my and many other people's opinion, it's one of the best comics out. Tom Taylor has and is doing such a good job with it. Anyway, the series shows Green Arrow joining Batman's insurgency against Superman's regime, because Ollie is all like Superman is being just a little harsh on his approach for ending crime. Green Arrow is still in a romantic relationship with Black Canary, but also unintentionally becomes close to the one and only Harley Quinn, who saved him from the possible wrath of Superman. But it doesn't end well for Ollie in Injustice, because near the end of year 1, he is beaten to death by Superman for accidentally shooting Soup's dad in the shoulder. In the DC Elseworlds League of Justice comic, Green Arrow appears with a Gandalf Lord of the Rings style look. In this version, he's basically a mysterious wizard with leaves all over him. He even plays a magical flute, and he goes by the name Longbow Green Arrow. Now this next version is extremely weird, and a bit, why the heck would you do that? In the Elseworlds story, Batman Holy Terror, Oliver Queen is found guilty and convicted of sedition for his covert support of an underground Jewish pornography ring and was executed by way of hanging as a result. I'm gonna be honest, I'd never read this Elseworlds story before doing this episode, and it's kinda got me like, what the hell, man? Also, there really seems to be a trend of Oliver dying outside the main continuity, but let's keep this Green Arrow train moving. In another Elseworlds story, JLA The Nail, Oliver becomes a crippled ex-hero after losing his eye, one of his arms, and the use of his legs in a fight with Amazo. Bitter and pissed, he is now wheelchair-bound and spreads fear on Perry White's talk show about the JLA members being aliens and claims they are planning to take over the world. In the sequel story, JLA Another Nail, a lot of thought went into that title, I'm sure, Oliver's brain is transplanted into Amazo's body, restoring his sanity. This happened because the Flash removed Amazo's computerized brain in an earlier fight. Anyway, this Green Arrow Amazo hybrid defeated the creature threatening the universe at the cost of his own life, but not before he mends fences with his former teammates and his love interest, Black Canary. We also have the son of Oliver Queen and Sandra Hawk, Connor Hawk, who took up the mantle of Green Arrow. The only legacy he knew of his father in his hero days was told to him by his mother. Connor also kept and read everything he could on his father. Connor became obsessed with his father's legacy as Green Arrow, so he studied and trained to become an archer, till one day he took up his father's mantle as Green Arrow, following in his footsteps. Then we have the ever so popular Amalgam universe. In this universe, we have Clint Archer, better known to the world as Hawkeye. He's basically a mix of Green Arrow and, of course, Hawkeye. He developed his extraordinary archery skills through ardent study at a monastery in Tibet, and is a member of the Judgment League Avengers. Weird name, I know. He has a strong romantic attraction to his teammate, Canary. However, her emotions are split between Clint and their other teammate, Goliath. Speaking of Goliath, in this world, he is Oliver Queen. He is also a member of the Judgment League Avengers, and he's a mix of Green Arrow and Marvel's Goliath. While Clint Archer, aka Amalgam Hawkeye, is a mix of Green Arrow and Marvel's Hawkeye on an archery level. Goliath's relationship with Canary is a parallel to Green Arrow and Black Canary, and Marvel's Goliath and Mockingbird. So that's why there's two different amalgamations. There are a few more versions of Green Arrow that I didn't mention, but there's no way I can mention all of them in one episode. So I'm going to close this out with probably the most popular alternate version of Green Arrow, and that would be Dark Knight Returns Green Arrow from Earth 31. The character appears in Frank Miller's Batman The Dark Knight Returns, and the sequel, Batman The Dark Knight Strikes Again. In this possible future, he's missing an arm, which is implied to be because of Superman. But even with one arm, he's still able to shoot a kryptonite arrow at Superman by gripping the knots of the arrows with his teeth, giving us one of the most iconic scenes in comics, hanging upside down while shooting a kryptonite arrow with one arm and his teeth. So cool. The Emerald Archer later got a fancy cybernetic replacement arm from Batman in the sequel series. But just like that, friends, that brings this list to an end. And as always, let me know in the comment section who your favorite version of Green Arrow is. I'm gonna shave his balloon while talking.
Why?
I don't know. Yeah, that's good. Are you sick of choosing between overpriced razors and low-quality plastic disposables? Dollar Shave Club has your solution. Their razors provide high quality, close to the shave price for disposable. DollarShaveClub.com delivers amazing razors right to your front door for a fraction of the price that I used to pay. Just go to DollarShaveClub.com and pick a razor that works for you from their lineup of amazing blades. They're all just $1 for the first month, including free shipping. With Dollar Shave Club, you can look, smell, and shave like $1 million without paying it. So go discover why millions of members like me love Dollar Shave Club by getting your 1-month trial of any razor for just $1. Seriously, there's no catch or hidden fees, commitments, and you can cancel whenever the heck you want, and with free shipping. So go to dollarshaveclub.com/variant to get a 1-month membership of any razor for just $1. Get it shipped free to your house and find out what it's like to use a razor that's so good, it can shave a balloon. First up for Wednesday, July 25th, we have Secret Empire issue 7. It's haunted Spider-Man's nightmares for months, and now the moment has arrived. It's time for Miles Morales to kill Captain America. Now we have Ben Reilly's Scarlet Spider issue 5. Ben Reilly is back in blue and right on time for his big showdown with Cassandra Mercury and her strongman Slate. Then we have Sons of the Devil issue 14. This is the series finale of this awesome series about a cult. If you're looking for a darker comic to read, this is definitely one you should check out. Next up is Detective Comics issue 961. Batman and Batwing have thrown every technological trick they have at a powerful AI. And finally, we have The Flash issue 27. Everything has been building to this ultimate showdown between the Flash and Reverse Flash. And that does it for this episode, people. As always, if you like what you see, be sure to subscribe to the channel and then hit the bell next to it so you never miss a single episode. And whatever you do, head over to variantcomics.com right now and get entered for a chance to win one of the insane prizes from Shield Labs. While you're there, feel free to make yourself at home and check out as much Variant content as you'd like. But I'll see you next time when I talk about all things comics.